We named the exhibition More Than a Game because it is more than just football. These players that we've highlighted, they're more than just athletes. They have had such a deep impact on the Black community in South London and globally.
It started off at the academy, so we had our exhibition up. The boys and the staff were able to kind of look around that. The women had an opportunity to have a little peek before they went on international duty. So it was a great opportunity for the players and also staff to really see where our first Black 11 have come from.
I thought the workshop was really good. I think it's very good for people to understand what's happening in the past about Black History Month. But it's important to be diverse in the community and also just to see how it impacts football.
Obviously, I learned the first Black footballer, which Arthur Wharton from Ghana, my heritage. So that was good to know as well.
Identity was really important. I think we get lost in football and we forget that these young people are young people. For them to kind of really tap into their own identity, feel proud of that, know that as a club we really support that and want them to be proud of their identity. I think, years to come they'll look back at that and really appreciate it.
One of the things I love about living in this area is its diversity. We're so much stronger for being a diverse community, and I think that shows in the players you've got here and the players that I spoke to today.
David wanted to kind of tell the stories of the first Black players in each 92 clubs in England.
Yeah, we need to know the history of where we've come from, but actually how are we going to make things different, how are we going to make things better, how can we make sure things don't go back to the way they were in the 70s and 80s.
Obviously we've come a long way, but they need to know how difficult it was at the beginning for these players and what it meant to be a Black player back in the day.
And then we were able to move the exhibition over to Selhurst, and the event was I just want to say authentic. We wanted to make it professional, but we wanted it to be really authentic. So the food that we had, the music that we were playing, the guest list was done in a way that people would come and feel that this is real South London.
I don't really need to tell most people in this room that being a Black girl is a hell of a tough gig in 2025. And then you come to sport looking for a release from that, looking for some joy, looking for some fun. But sport isn't doing that. It's not giving Black girls that space at the moment.
Having so many people from different industries, as well as the football industry, from the community as well, which I think is really important, to come in and see Palace in a completely different light that wasn't connected necessarily to watching a football match.
I moved here, I think, 85, and I went to speak to Steve Coppell, and he said, I've heard in the crowd, I've heard the noise and everything, you won't receive that down at Palace. We've got quite a diverse team. So when I joined Crystal Palace, obviously it was life-changing for me, because I went from being booed when I walked out on the pitch to being cheered.
I think that the players are so used to seeing some of our ex-pros at the academy that they take it for granted, and they don't actually realise the impact that a player like Marc Bright has had. So for them to see Marc in that light, to learn a little bit about his history, to understand just a little bit of what he might have gone through or what other players might have gone through around the same era, I think was extremely important.
We really wanted to just kind of circle back to the origins of everything and celebrate how far we've come, but also acknowledge that there's still a lot more to go. At Palace, we really value diversity and inclusion, and we wanted to kind of promote that through this event, but also through all of our different activations with Palace for All.
I think we're really good as a society and an industry about putting events on because we need to. We want to make sure that all our activations are year-round, they're not tick-boxy, that actually people are living them all the time, and I think that's what's really important to us as a club.